next what I'm going to do is I want to show you how to make a basic plate. This is a 4-pound hunk of clay. It will make a dinner-sized plate. So this is a little bit bigger now. What I'm going to do with this is I am going to center it like I've done before. I can cone up, cone down. But this time when I make it a hockey puck, it's going to be way bigger. It's going to be really, really wide. Oh, my hand got kind of stuck on a little hunk there. Alright, so what I'm going to do for the plate is I have a much wider disc of clay. And you want to concentrate on making sure that it is flat on the top and even on the sides. Now, there's an easy way that I have developed that I show my kids a way that they can cheat. So if you have it nice and flat, but maybe your side is off, you can always trim it. Mine really doesn't need to be trimmed right now, but I'll show you how to do it anyway. So as long as the top is flat, I'm going to take my wooden knife, I'm going to come in here, cut straight down. You've now cut off the uneven part of the edge. And then I take off this ring of clay. There we go. And then you finish centering. So it's kind of a nice little way to cheat, but it's better to get to the point where you can just center without having to do that, because anytime you have to trim off clay, you're causing more recycling to happen, and if you can just develop your skill to advance to the point where you don't have to do that, it's a little bit better. Okay, so this time the clay is probably 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick on the bottom. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push in underneath the rim. I'm going to use my right thumb. I use the fleshy part of my thumb against the bat, and I use my nail up against the clay, and I usually do it over here by me. There we go. Notice that I was holding my hand with my other hand so it's stable. So what I've just done there is I've created a little wall. Now with some water on there, I'm going to use that duckbill technique, and I'm going to recenter that wall and thin it. And then this thinned wall now gets transformed into a plate rim. You can do it with a sponge, with your fingers, or what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to do it with a rib. I'm going to push in with the corner, and then I'm going to make a rim. Now, you can also rib the inside if you would like the inside nice and flat, or you can even take your sponge and give yourself like a little spiral. And that'll kind of catch the glazes a little bit there. So let me just tidy this back up again. There we go. And I will leave this to get leather hard. I find that plates usually take an extra day to get leather hard because they are thicker than the rest of the pieces that I've thrown. And definitely I would always tell my students to leave theirs on the bat, because if you try to take it off, it will stretch. There we go. And I'll leave it on the bat to get leather hard.